Hi Stan, this is Liz. How are things going for you? Hi, do you have some free time? Got all sorts of time. If you're free, would you like to battle? I'll be waiting on Route 32. Let me know when you get here. Okay, I'll call you later. People always be calling. But what's up, Stan? It's number one Stan here. We are back with more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we had got Apollo here to evolve an Espeon, and then raised him up. So now he knows Confusion, instead of waiting till level 36 to get Psybeam. Because that's a long time to wait for a Psychic move. But this time, we're going to start things off with the Ecruteak Gym. And let's not forget to talk to this guy. Trainers here have secret motives. If you win, they may tell you some deep secrets about Ecruteak. I'm not going to tell you who they use or what types they use. So I will. As his voice. They use ghost types. Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? Yes. Yes, I can. So ghosts, of course, are weak to ghost itself, weak to dark, but all the Pokemon they use in here are Ghastlies and like variations. So they all support poison. What's weak to poison? Or what's strong against poison? Psychic. So yeah, normally coming in here with a Psychic type could be bad. But Apollo here outspeeds pretty much all these Pokemon. Even though we're only a level higher. And Confusion with Stab is strong enough to pretty much take them all out in one hit. Because Apollo is just insanely strong. And now he leveled up. Yeah, 56 attack. Special attack, I mean. So, yeah, we're just gonna be song and dancing through all these Ghastlies. And Apollo's gonna get even stronger. And I believe Ghastly, and I've never went over this before, but when you defeat Pokemon, they each have these things called effort values, or shortened as EVs. Whether they're wild Pokemon or trainer Pokemon. So if you wanted to raise a certain stat on Pokemon more than others, you could just specifically fight certain Pokemon. And I believe Ghastly gives either speed or special attack, or maybe it gives one of each. Most Pokemon only give like one stat, while others can give multiple. Like Pidgey, for instance, gives speed. So if you wanted to make one of your Pokemon faster, you could just fight a ton of Pidgeys. And you don't have to level up from beating them, just beating the Pidgeys alone gives you the speed EVs. Look at that, we already gained 2 levels. So the trick to this gym, and if you talk to this guy, he'll tell you, we use only Ghost type Pokemon. No normal type attack can harm them. Okay, he won't tell you. You gotta follow their eyesight, basically. If you stray off, you fall down. Stumped by our invisible floor? Defeat me if you want a hint. I always love the mediums in this game. And they used to be called channelers back in Red, Blue, and Yellow. But the mediums always look like they're possessed. The Haunter here, of course, evolved version of Ghastly. You've seen many times before. Faster than Ghastly, but still cannot take Confusion to save its life. Literally. Which is a shame, like, there's a story reason why the gyms are what types they are in Johto. But, like, I know they didn't have too many types to really work with. But if that's the case, why wouldn't they include more ghost types? Like, there's one other ghost type we haven't seen yet, and we won't see for like a while. So it's just so weird. I spent the spring with my Pokemon, then summer, fall, and winter. Then spring came again. We've lived together for a long time. So at least 1 year. Like, man, I've only been with these Pokemon for, I don't know, a couple weeks. So a whole year? This thing's probably like 50. Oh, only 22. Bro, most of my other Pokemon, even one I caught like a week ago, is almost as strong as that. Maybe, I don't know, be better at raising your Pokemon? Like, I mean, that's just me. And it still goes down. So yeah, the Ghastly family does not have great special defense or physical defense. The special defense is a little better than physical, but Apollo is too strong. I mean, he's literally like the sun god. And also means destroyer. Martha. Why'd you say that name? God, I hope that scene is memed about and made fun of for the rest of my life. But yeah, there's not too much difficulty in this gym. Now, the first guy said, oh, if you have normal types, you can't hurt us. Well, guess what? That goes both ways. They don't have any moves that can hit normal type. So if you have a normal type that has non-normal moves, you can do pretty well. All they can really do is either put you to sleep with hypnosis and use curse on you. 65 special attack. That's insane. And then of course they can use mean look after they use curse to make sure you can't switch out, but yeah. Even having a Kadabra would help, because Kadabra should outspeed your decent level, should outspeed all these Ghastlies and Haunters, and of course would hit hard with Confusion. But of course, you know, if I got hit by a Ghost type move, then Apollo probably, well, maybe with 50 special defense, probably wouldn't. So let's see, I definitely want to leave with Apollo here. Yeah, we should have this covered. We're a little underleveled, but we should still be fine. Just gonna save the game here. Oh geez! All good of you to have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have been revered. Said that a rainbow-colored Pokemon will come down to appear for a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. A little more, I could see a future in which I meet the Pokemon of rainbow colors. You're gonna help me reach that level. Man, so he's been trained here his whole life, so I mean, his Pokemon gotta be super strong. So we have Gym Leader Morty here. So 4 Pokemon. It's just Ghastly and evolutions. So again, Whitney is the only gym leader to have used a Pokemon from the Johto region. Everybody else is just like, yeah, whatever. I like the old ones. All these gym leaders are Gen 1ers. And so, yeah, like, they all have similar movesets. And as you can see, they don't have anything that's not Ghost, other than Curse. Shadow Ball is a very strong move. Ghost type. It's like the strongest Ghost type move in the game. But in Gen 2, or I guess up to Gen 4, Ghost was considered physical. And here's that Gengar. Also, we've got 69 HP. Nice. So Ghost is considered physical. Gengar has very, very poor physical offense. And we outspeed the Gengar. Nice. That probably won't kill it, but yeah, it did half. Now it's probably going to use Shadow Ball. And that killed me because I was thinking that Shadow Ball is special, even though I just said that. Well, we'll go to Winnie. I should have kept Lick. Oh well. Right. Okay, so this thing, of course, hit with Hypnosis, so I'm actually going to switch out again. Because now it's going to use Dream Eater, and Dream Eater only works if I put one to sleep, and it heals. It heals you for about half. So it's kind of like Absorb and Mega Drain, but it's very niche. Also, nice quick claw activated. And GG's. Now he's got one more Pokemon, but it's just another Haunter. 56 attack, nice. So Haunter can actually do things to Miles here, but at the same time, it can't do much. That's only going to do 23 damage each time. And this is the reason why I want to put Dig on Miles. 1, to help give it more type coverage, and 2, abilities didn't exist yet. So Ghastly and its evolutions don't have Levitate. No, I guess. Okay, cool. And Quick Claw activated. And that's a GG's. So the only other ghost type in this that's in Gen 2 is just pure ghost. So if he would have had that, we would have had a bit more of a struggle. I'm not good enough yet. Alright, this badge is yours. And that's badge number 4, halfway done. By having a Fog badge Pokemon to level 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon that know Surf will be able to use that move anytime. I want you to have this too. So he gives a Shadow Ball that he only used once, but it did completely kill Espeon. It's Shadow Ball, it causes damage, and may reduce special defense, which is the weirdest thing. Now, it makes sense now in the newer generations, because it's a special attack. Because as of Gen 4, they stopped going by types and went by if it actually makes contact. So, yeah, your defense is not that great. And Shadow Ball, again, is Ghost, so 80 power base with Stab, so put it at like 120 power. So, it definitely makes sense. Let's see who can learn it. Only Apollo. Now this may be silly, because again, Ghost is physical. But I've never used Sand Attack or Tail Whip. And I don't intend to use Sand Attack. And I know the last Pokemon we're going to get can't learn Shadow Ball. So, even though attack's not that high, compared to special attack, yeah, we got 30 more special attack. It gives us another way to deal with psychic types. You, Stan, you did great. I was cowering in the corner out of pure terror. Yeah, thanks for telling me what they use, by the way. But yeah, that is gym badge number 4. So let's heal up. Hello, welcome to our Pokemon Center. We can heal your Pokemon in perfect health. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Yes. Pokemon are fully healed. Hope to see you again. Now, this is where the game opens up a lot for us. Also, I want to rearrange my team here because I like having it in order of lowest level, and also in rank of who we got. But you know what? I'm actually gonna do this. So we can deposit items here. I may as well just give the berry to somebody. I don't think anybody's gonna learn any grass moves, but I don't need the ether yet. I don't need that. It's not really worth selling. I definitely don't need a hyper potion yet. There we go. Yeah, the fact you only carry like 20 items it's kind of annoying. At least the bags are split up. Also, the item storage is not unlimited. You can only hold like 50 items in there. And also, it's only 20 in the item slot. Because, of course, there's 50 TMs along with HMs. So, if... Like, it's so weird. Like, why would you make the TM and HM slot enough to hold 57 items? But the regular items, you can't? Like, it's weird decision. Very weird decision. Also, it is Sunday. Let me check something. Right, we already got the Sunday item. I meant to play on Friday a couple days ago. But by the time I got home and was working on things, it was too late. Because there was a good item we could have got on Fridays. But, yeah. So, the game opens up a bit. Now that we have surf, we can... This is the way we're meant to go. To Olivine City. Sinwood City. And then go this way. However, I mean, I guess we could technically go through Mount Mortar now. But there's water on that route that you can just surf across. We are, for now, gonna go the proper way. Also, I think it's funny when I put in the video, when I'm talking like, man, I don't know who also gives a stone. She does. Boys give me items after battle. Sometimes they give me too much. Next time, I can share some if you want. But my phone's out of memory. Yeah, man, remember when phones can only have so many phone numbers? Ah, classic. What do you want, Arnie? Yeah, hello, Arnie Carnal. Where are you right now, Stan? Oh, it's my Venonat. It's so cute, I just love it. Wondering, do you happen to have Growlithe? Can't seem to catch one. What is its weakness, I wonder? I mean, it's a big fire dog. Aren't you, like, shouldn't you know? I mean, that's common knowledge. Also, yeah, you can't find Growlithe because it's not near where you stay all the time. Jeez. I shouldn't have fought this guy in. Well, actually, yeah, it should be fine. Let me see what your Pokemon are capable of. Capable of beating yours. Norman. Oh. Okay, maybe not with Reaver, but... Yeah, because you've got pretty good defense. So... You know what? Let's try out our new Shadow Ball. Probably won't kill because Slowpoke again has very good physical defense, but... We've got good special defense. We resist the 5 damage. Wow. Also, Shadow Ball just looks cool. Yeah, almost killed it. Wow. And we got the special defense. That's like 10, maybe 20% chance of it happening. And we actually got it like first turn. That's cool. This should kill it now, actually. With that special defense drop. Oh my gosh, you have another Slowpoke? You do! Okay, we'll let Winnie fight it. And I'll just see you at the end. Oh, it's a higher level. But, oh well. Winnie leveled up. Oh, your Pokemon have potential. Yeah. And in 7 more levels, Winnie will evolve and reach his full potential. Yeah, other than that, like, just Winnie and Squeak. Squeaks won't evolve till pretty late. I'm actually gonna avoid... Okay, I guess I can't avoid both of you. Time to brag about my Pikachu. Dude, where did you get a Pikachu? Oh, did you also get an odd egg and you just happen to hatch Pichu? Because you can't get Pikachu till super late in the game. So either you took a plane somewhere, or... Thunder Wave's a great move. It always paralyzes. Nice, critical hit. I had no time to show off my Pikachu. I mean, you Thunder Wave. Congrats, you did a thing. Yeah, I may as well just use this. I want to save my Paralyzed Cure berries for reasons. Okay, so there's no new Pokemon in this route. We can technically get new Pokemon now that we have Surf. But I will show them off in a little bit. Oh my god, bro wants to fight again? We just beat you, like, last town. You again? There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you. Dude, we fought like 3 times now. And you're the wimp, because I beat you every time. Speaking of weaklings, City's gym leader is in here. Supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Boo-hoo, just let sick Pokemon go. Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows, it may make you a bit less weak. Dude, bro, you are the weirdest, like, ever. But you're so cool. So, yeah. Like I said, the gym leader is not here. Jasmine, gym leader, is at the lighthouse. She's been tending to a sick Pokemon. Strong trainer has to be compassionate. So, her gym is also unique. Now, it may look empty right now, but this is how it normally looks, except Jasmine is sitting up here. This is the only gym that has no trainers. Now, I like to believe it's because you have to climb the lighthouse and fight trainers to get to her, and that kind of is the same, but yeah. Talk to this guy. Olivine is on the sea, and if it's on the sea, there are bound to be fish. I fished here for 30 years. Would you like to face the sea and fish? Yes. Aha, we have ourselves a new angler. So we get the good rod. Fish aren't found in the sea alone. They go wherever there is water. So with the good rod, there is now more Pokemon that we can fish up. What does my ball situation look like here? That should be good. What do you even sell? Just great balls? Yeah, because again, I will buy some Super Repels though. 10 might be a little much, but I shouldn't have to buy any for like the rest of the game. Yeah, so again, the towns are just based on location, on what they sell. I suppose I have to use that Paralyze heal, but yeah, so with the rod, we can also get more new Pokemon, like I said, and combined with Surf, there's quite a few we can get. So I say we go over them, because there is our final team member that we can only get with the Good Rod. But before we get into them, actually no, we'll get into them now because I'm gonna try and get the our final team member before we climb into the lighthouse. So yeah, let's get into the new encounters. All right, starting off what we can get with our Good Rod is Shelder. First found in New Barktown, but lots of places with water have it. And a thing to note with all the rods and the Pokemon you can get, the levels are tied to the rod you use, not the area. So any Pokemon you catch with a Good Rod is going to be at level 20. So keep that in mind. But with Shelder, it is very physically defensive. At 100 base defense, it's like Tentacool, but physical and not special. Needing a Water Stone means you'll want to learn the moves you want, of course. Ice Beam is no longer a TM in Gen 2 for some weird reason, but Shelder can learn it by level at 49. It can get the Blizzard TM from the Game Corner if you'd rather have the power over accuracy. And if you decide to use this and you get a Water Stone, you get Cloyster. Becoming part ice could be seen more as a hindrance than help, but at 180 defense, this is the highest of all water types and one of the highest overall for defense. Unfortunately, with that low special defense, electric and grass moves are still going to hit it pretty hard, so keep that in mind. If you don't care about Ice Beam and would rather teach a Blizzard or keep Aurora Beam from a Shelder when you catch it, just teach it Surf and you'll be sitting pretty. Chinchou, being the unique water electric type, is odd, but in a good way. High HP and decent speed will help outspeed pretty much any rock and ground type, and a Surf will most likely take it out in a single hit. Level 27 to evolve is only a mere 7 levels after catching it with the Good Rod. Spark is an alright electric type attack, but it can learn Thunder from the Game Corner if you want it. If you want to use it and evolve it, then you'll get Lantern. 125 HP is the second highest for non-legendary water types. Oddly enough, doesn't gain any speed from evolving, but its other stats get a decent boost as well. Water Electric is only weak to 2 things, ground and grass. Most likely to outspeed any ground types, and Surf is great. The only ice move it can get isn't until after we become champ, sadly. It doesn't get Blizzard, unlike a lot of other water types, for some weird reason. Probably because then it'd be a lot better than it is. Corsola, being the unique water rock type, is odd, but in a bad way. Being weak to a few common types, including grass and ground, and it only resists fire and normal. Water is now neutral on it because the rock typing. I mean, it quad resists fire. I mean, that's something. But it's so slow, and its other stats just aren't high enough to be worth all the weaknesses. It's just awful. It's just not worth it in my opinion. Hard pass. Staryu, on the other hand, is pretty fast and has decent special attack to start, which is great. The downside, Water Stone is needed, and no new moves pretty much after evolving. But honestly, just throw Surf on it and just evolve it. Or you could evolve it and then throw Surf, because then you'll get Starmie. Becoming part Psychic is akin to Slowpoke, except far from being slow. 115 speed is the fastest for water types, and is one of the faster Pokemon overall. And 100 special attack is pretty good as well. Learning a wide variety of TMs will help the no new moves thing a lot. I mean, Confuse Ray is alright. It always confuses, it doesn't miss. Unless Pokemon is using Dig or another move. But Blizzard, Thunder, and Surf are pretty much all you need. In Gen 1, this thing just had Surf, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam, and it could destroy everything. So, highly recommend. This Pokemon's great. So, switching from rocks, now that we have Surf, we have access to some grass in the Ruins of Elf area. Nadu is Psychic Flying, so it's an interesting combo and it's unique. Learning a move every 10 levels is also unique. 70 special attack and speed is pretty decent for not being evolved, and level 25 is pretty close to when you can catch it. So if you keep it around, you will get Xatu, a good bump to all its stats. The only downside is now Psychic is 15 more levels away to learn, and we'll definitely get the TM before that. We can also learn some good TMs to help out. Future Sight is a Psychic type attack, but once you use it, it hits 2 turns later. So it's not that helpful if you need the damage right away. Smeargle, learning the most moves leveling up and capable of learning basically any move with the only move it can learn of Sketch. Sketch permanently copies the last move used by the opponent. Forever. Even after the battle ends. It's the only way to get moves as it can't learn TMs. Smeargle is a member of the Field Egg Group, which is one of the biggest egg groups there is. So Smeargle is great at breeding amazing moves onto other Pokemon. Just make sure you catch a male, or you'll just be making Smeargle babies. And last, but certainly not least, for the new Pokemon we can get with Surf, is Lapras. 130 HP is tied for the highest with water types, along with Vaporeon, and it's one of the highest overall. Also having great stats overall, except the speed is okay. It could be better. It lets Lapras take some hits and dish out great damage in return. There's only one every Friday, and it's a trek to get it in Union Cave, but highly recommended as Ice Beam at 36 is the earliest of getting it. So only 16 levels after catching it, because it is an Interact, and it's always going to be level 20. But combined with Surf, the Thunder TM, or other great moves, this thing will literally carry you across the rest of the game, because the Surf icon is just Lapras. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, there was a lot to get. And, yeah, we got our new and final team member of Chinchou. Now, when I was going over the bios for all of them, you know, I said Chinchou's alright, it's decent. But with that pure, or the unique water electric type, it's actually pretty handy. Because I need a water type to serve, obviously, and I like electric types. So why not get the only water electric type in the game? But that is going to be it for this here episode. So thank you all for tuning in and watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed. And next time, we're actually going to divert off. So we came to Olivine to get the good rod and to go over all those encounters. But next time we're going to head, which I don't know why Route 42 is before Mount Mortar. You kind of have to go through Mount Mortar to get to Route 42, but whatever. We're going to head to Mahogany Town. So until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye.